Hey, what's going on guys, Mo here, and today I'm going to show you guys a strategy that you can win a lot more Warzone Battle Royale games. This is a strategy that's been in the game for a long time, but I've just picked up on it now. So as you can see, the strategy starts right before you jump out of the plane. What you want to do is you want to scan the area, the entire map, and you want to find somewhere that has a lot, and I mean a lot, of recon contracts. As you can see here, I marked a lot of recon contracts, and the goal of this game, early game, for the first zone, you want to try to do as many recon contracts as you possibly can. Now, as you can see in this gameplay, I got really lucky, and I wasn't really contested, even though I was at the stadium and I was at the downtown area of the map. I got really lucky and I wasn't contested. You guys could really take this to the extreme, and if you guys don't have a spot on the map that has a lot of recon contracts, because it is random. Sometimes you may get 4 recon contracts a quarry, sometimes they're scattered throughout the map. So you guys can actually restart the game until you get good contracts. So as you can see, the first zone is came, and I'm on my last recon contract. As you can see, I'm going to pull up the minimap here, and I have the entire game marked out until the very end zone. So what I do here is I literally go, get my loadout drop, and I go to center of zone. Now what center of zone is it's going to be the very, and I mean the very end zone. So as you can look at my minimap, as you can see, zone 2 is just starting to close, and I'm already like 7 zones ahead, and I'm sitting in the best positioning I can possibly be in. As you can see, I'm here and there's a guy on me. If you look at my inventory, I have 2 armor plates and 1 clip of M4 ammo. So I decided to take that kill. Usually I wouldn't really bother with that and just let him run away, but I really needed the equipment and I needed the ammo. So as you can see, I'm full armor plates and I have full M4 ammo. Well, not full, but pretty much full. Then I just go back to a bush or go back to the best position. It doesn't have to be a bush. If you get the downtown area, what I would recommend is getting the highest positioning you can possibly get. Like I said, for me, it's going to be a bush. As you can see, there's no cover around here. There's no buildings. So using a ghillie suit actually gives you a wide variety, or a lot more variety in where you can actually sit. So as you can see, the zone at the top left actually moves when it's at the end. It doesn't actually shrink until it's no longer a circle. What it actually does is it actually moves around, forcing people out of cover. So getting wins is a lot more tricky doing this tactic, and it's a lot more tricky in general getting wins. But what this tactic does is it lets you get the best positioning for late game, so you guys can actually close out that late game and secure the, get the wins. That's what everyone's here for. So as you can see, this guy doesn't have ghost. He's at an extreme disadvantage, and because of my positioning and because I done those recon contracts, I was able to get the high ground for the entire end game. So as we're going to move on to another situation. As you can see on the minimap right now, if you look at the minimap top left, as you can see, we're in the bushes right now, we're in the grass, but there is no buildings, there is no high ground, and there's no better spot to be than in plain sight. That's why I said using a ghillie suit gives you the best variety possible. And also, sometimes you're at the downtown area, and sometimes you can't get high ground, sometimes there's no point getting high ground. So in the next clip, what you're going to see is we're at the downtown area. If you look at the top left, we're like 6 zones ahead. We're at the downtown area, and as you can see, there is no big buildings to get high ground. So what we decided to do, like I said, hide in plain sight. As you can see, this is the best positioning in the zone. There is no place for high ground. There is no building to hide out in. This is the best positioning. We basically sat here the entire game until we were forced to move. Now this game was a very tricky game because this is the first game that we've seen that the zone actually moved, and it forced us out of cover. This was a really tricky win, but we managed to secure the win really easy. There was a team inside this bank, and we managed to take them out. So anyway, boys, I hope this video has helped you, and I always get comments asking how do you get wins, or how do you close out end game, or do I have any tips, on what to do basically, and how to get more wins. So this is basically my secret. This is how I have over 100 wins. Obviously I've only started doing this, but it is tactics like this and it's mindsets like this to help close out endgame. And then obviously when you do this a lot more, you'll get more comfortable endgame. You'll be able to close out games without being nervous. Anyway, boys, it's been me, Mr. Mo. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.